Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to move this up just a touch and hope that I get it. That'll help. I forgot to move it up. So I brought my box over here of different things that I can make tags out of. I just brought it closer today, but I don't know where it's closer for me that I don't have to. Here, I'll put it up on the table. I moved the little table since BooBoo's asleep in my bed. I don't have to worry. So yesterday we were working on ephemera. We made a pocket. I know we made a pocket. Using, I cut the envelope that I got Happy Mail in half, and I took the tab off and it made a natural thing there. And I put that nice pocket somewhere. It's right here. I put it in the envelope, and that was the pocket we made. Now it's a little higher because I added a piece of cardstock to the back of it to give it a little height on that one. And then the same paper that we covered the pocket, we made the tag, and then I put a little, so that was one thing we accomplished yesterday. We didn't accomplish much. And we had made a little tag. We took that one digital I had and we made sure that we used every inch of that digital. So we made that little tag that I decided would go nicely in that pocket. And then we still have that one. And I'm going to work on this pocket, and I pulled out this because I thought, oh, she'd look really nice there. And then I was trying to decide if I wanted the snowflake, but I don't think I do. But I'm going to go ahead and put her on. I like her a lot. She's part of my fussy cuts that I do. And I don't fully, because I want to see some of that detail. So I didn't cut her right out. Plus I wanted a little bit of the tree in there. And I'm not overthinking this one. I'm just going to put it on there. And then we'll add to it in the ways we want to. So I want to put that on the side. There we go. And I still didn't cut myself some poinsettias. I cut myself some Santas, but I didn't cut myself any poinsettias. Because remember yesterday I had this one, and I was trying hard to figure out what I could put on that one. That paisley design. So I'm just going to, where did I put my Santas yesterday? I printed myself some Santas. And I got to do some more fussy cutting for myself. Let's see what. So we know we're doing, finish that, but I thought I would put that. I think we need a standing Santa Claus, but I think all my standing Santa Clauses are a little too big for this. And he doesn't suit it. This one is giving me a lot of difficulty, and I know sooner or later something will just pop out at me, and I'll know. And the only other thing I think of is going back to like an image on it. Is the one thing I keep looking at with it. Trying to find the right image, but I think it might be the best way to go with it. I do like that one. Just pulling out a few of my things that I have. See what we can do. And then I just seen that and was thinking, oh, that would look nice on that. Build a cluster with it, but you don't really see much of that. But then I was thinking, would that suit that? Nope. I think so far I'm liking that. So we do that. I sit there and think about it, unless something else pops up that I see as I scroll through my, I really do need a fussy cut. Now we just need a little more on this. The tag itself, look at, see, I screwed up the color on the one side, so I ended up, well, I just, oh, not big enough. Not big enough. Let's go ahead and cover the back of this up and get that covered. That's not big enough. I'm trying to use up some of the scrap ones I have sitting here so that I don't keep starting new paper. But sometimes it just has to do with the size of the tag itself, and I need to print some more neutral colors because it looks like I'm very low on that, and it can't be too light. I am very low on. I need something dark so that you don't see through, and all what I have left is light, so I'll have to cover the back of that later because I don't have anything dark. And I've used up my amount I can print for the month. I only can print 300, and I have to wait till the 21st, but I'll be using up some of my some that I've accumulated over. I like her. I don't think I keep wanting to put something at the top, but maybe it might have to be a bell. But I might have put her too high. And I think I'm just going to put, if I had a nice Merry Christmas, which I don't, I might in this that I stamped. And I got to do some more because I'm running low. I have some stamps, and sometimes I'll just go ahead and stamp a bunch up. But I'm getting low because I use them a lot. Ugh. It's the only thing about using this is getting your hands to the bottom. I have Season's Greetings. That Merry Christmas is too big. So it has to be this. I think this one might be too big. Oh, here we go. Let's just do this. Oh, move this to the side for right now, since I pulled all this out. Because I could put this Merry and Bright. It's a little big. But I'm seeing if I trim it all up, if it'll be as big. I left everything on my desk the way I finished yesterday, and I forgot to say goodbye and thank you everybody for watching. I was so carried away and in the moment. Yeah, we could put it that way, but I don't like how white that is. And as I lose my voice. Let's see what, I'll put the ho 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 away. To do some stamping. This might not be stamping, sorry, I might have printed these. I'm very quiet today, guys. I don't feel the best today. I don't know, I can't explain how I feel. My back is really sore, and I just feel really blah. It's really hard to explain how I'm feeling. Again, it's another day where I just kind of want to stay in my bed. And it's a cold day today, and it's going to get even colder tonight. For this time of year, it's cold. We're getting down to minus 15. Now, as cold as it gets in January and February at minus 20 and 27, and even down to minus 41. Can't complain at that temperature. For some reason I keep going back to that. If I could put that straight, it would have been different. But it's not screaming at me like this one is. And I see I got to do some white. And we'll just, for some reason, this one is just the one that is standing out at me. And I didn't really want to cover that up. But I don't want to, that's the problem. That is a problem. And these are just a little too tiny. So that's my problem. What else I'm going to put here? The word this is definitely going to get its pop is when we put the bow on it. And I'm just thinking, just pulling out a piece of lace that was sitting there in my, because I'm thinking of just putting a nice simple bow like that, not leaving it that long, obviously. And then I thought of hanging something with a bell on it. And I do kind of like that color with it. Because I didn't bring my Christmas ribbon over. I've just got a tiny, tiny bit. And I don't think anything fuzzy on the top of this suits this. This is too big. I'm just seeing if I did something like that. No, it's too big. Too big. And I don't want to cut that in half because it's so pretty. Sometimes you have to play around with the top, see what you want, how you want it to go. Sometimes you don't ever figure out what you want. I don't think I want to take away from her. So I'm back to this nice soft bow. And you can do it two ways. You could tie a knot, punch a hole at the top, and then tie it and put the bow. But a touch of glue here, it sits really nicely. But I don't want to waste all that lace. So I'll try to see what happens if I take the bow this way. And you probably guys don't even want to watch me do this part. Right now I am working on Christmas stuff, guys. I know there's people out there that don't celebrate Christmas. And I understand that. It's just, I got a lot of Christmas to get done. Maybe tomorrow I'll do something more neutral. It's just, since everything I just kind of left on my desk, I just decided to leave it there. This one is not turning right way. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I kind of... Jacob got this really cool thing for his birthday, and normally the first thing he does when he gets in from school is want his TV. Not right now with this new toy. He's sitting at the table playing. It's something called number blocks. And yeah, it comes out of the UK if I'm correct. For a long time we couldn't find the toys here in Canada. And so far we've been able to find a couple things. Some of it's a little over expensive because even on Amazon because of where they have to import it from. But for Christmas I found some of the figurines, and they teach him how to count, and he loves to do math because of it, and he's really good at his math because of it. You ever have when your bow does not want to sit the right way and it kind of drives you insane? That's what that's doing. So I think that is really nice with it. And so instead of just keep playing and playing and playing, I'm going to cut and cut and cut and make it a final decision. And I didn't bring my bells. Because I can also play with once that's dry. And then I'm going to hang a charm from that. And I'm going to find something, I think, for that. Now you can do this too, which I could end up doing, is like doing something like that and gluing part of the bow down and framing it. But that's where I'm going to leave it at. And I'm not putting it in my finish box because I want to cover it and get the other part done before I classify it finished. When it goes in my I'm done box, it means that it's ready to go into a project. And right now that to me is not ready to go in a project. Let's just put those two things away. Excuse me, guys. Like I said, I don't seem to ever get over this cough. And it's just a very dry cough now. And here, let's do, this is another great way to make a pocket. We'll come back to that one. I'm still debating that. Coffee filters. I bought a big box of them, and these are great. You can do it several ways. If you want to cover the whole thing, you can. Or you do just a, like, I'll show you one. It's not Christmas. Or you do one where you collage it a little bit. I like collaging on it. And then, I mean, I really want to tea dye some of these. I just haven't pulled that stuff out yet. And I'm probably not going to get to that to the new year. Because these do look really nice tea dyed. Someone sent me one as a gift. Some tea dyed ones. And it does look really good that way. But if you don't have it, you don't have it, right? I seem to go to this one. For some reason, I'm really enjoying that paper. And I think it's because it's the paper I got cut the most. It's like, see, this might be almost perfect on here. I think I keep saying I'm going to use up more and more of my scraps. And you decide how. Sometimes I play around with the collage, and this is kind of perfect because this can go into a, what is it called, guys? Cluster. Then what can we do? A frame would be nice. That green frame would be perfect if we had it. I was cutting some out last night. Let's see if I got a nice green in here. These balls are doing something funny. Could go with a circle one to give it some difference. I thought I had some square green, but maybe I didn't cut out the square green. I did the pinks, the purples, and the turquoise because I was doing something for somebody that ordered something. She just wants pink, greens, and turquoise. So I cut those colors out last night, and these were what was left over. But there's not a dark green in there. But I also have something down here. I'm going to put my glasses on, and you might see the top of my head because I'm looking for something in here. I have a few of these type things that got some red on them. Red and some green. I actually bought them that way. They were made for Christmas, but I used a lot of them up. Time to print some more. Normally my big labels aren't going to go in here. I just put them in here because I need to go buy another, I have a certain container I want they're not labels, frames and labels. I usually put my frames and my labels together because this could be classified a label or a frame. So sometimes I just throw them all together. I'm going to leave that out because I might use that. See, this one is red too, but to me it's too orangey of a red. So it doesn't quite work. BooBoo, you're not getting food, baby. You were fed not too long ago. Nope. So you're going to drive everybody crazy. Yep. And I'll move my stuff out of your box so maybe she might lay down and be quiet. Sorry guys, just going to move this stuff so if she decides to get up in the box and give me a break. But that doesn't always happen with her. You ever, like, I have a lot of green, but I don't have the right shade of green, like that Christmas green. You know, what I want. That that's what I don't have. No, BooBoo, just because I moved my chair doesn't mean I'm getting up, baby girl. When I move my chair, she thinks, oh, good, she's getting up. I'm going to get food. I should have... She didn't eat too long ago. She is not hungry by any means. She thinks she is because she likes to eat. I was just on... My day got away from me today because first I was on the phone with my sister for, I think my sister, a good hour. And then I was upstairs making lunch and I heard my messenger phone going and I'm like, Gab's at school and she's only ever one that calls me on that. My sister never does. But it was my sister that told my mom to use it to get my attention because they didn't think I was answering my phone. And my mom called me, which is unusual. My mother is not a big phone person, neither am I. I get that from her. I don't even remember much. Occasionally I was on the phone as a teenager, but most of the time I was outside with my friends, not on the phone. Sometimes I would, at the time, my boyfriend was Sean, which I later married. One time when we were dating, because we dated and broke up and dated, and but we weren't dating at this time, but he was in school in Florida and we were always friends. No, BooBoo, BooBoo, no, leave the string alone. And he was probably the only one that I spent a long time on because sometimes he could only, it was every once in a while he could phone. And so we would talk. That was supposed to go back in there. I'm trying to see how I want this. Oh, I see why it's not coming up for me. This arm is kind of in the... I might have to change the sides. But it works perfect here because... There we go. I know I'm doing that. That might end up there, but I'm not sure. And then we need a picture. And where did we put the thing? I know, baby girl. I know. You're going to have to wait now. You're just going to have to wait. I know that this is going to be there, so I'm going to put this one down. I think I'll angle it. Stop. Stop. You're not getting food. Jaycob came home, so she thinks Jaycob's having snacks, so she thinks she gets snack. When I was eating my lunch, she thinks she needs her lunch. Her sister is very opposite of her. So we could put a person. Oh, BooBoo, please. No. No, BooBoo. No. They get very, very determined. I like that. But will she work with that? Oh, BooBoo, no. No. Sorry, guys. She always seems to be... Well, you know Pika can get up on the table, so she visits it that way. I could use that and cut it out more. I'm just trying to decide if I want to put a person or just put like that and go with something like this. But this is really bare down here. And I'm knocking everything around. Then I'm just going to do something. I'm just going to fussy cut a little bit more of it. Now, there's a lot, I mean, I gotta look up at some other Christmas pockets. I mean, even just doing a triangle works well too. Those are no fun really to do on, unless you're gonna put it right in the journal at the time. See, I'm thinking of doing this and then putting this here. Yep, I think that's how I'm going. I'm going to put my circle down next because I'm pretty sure I know which way. No. I think this happened not yesterday, but the last time one time. She just bothered me till I got up and gave her some food. And I'm about to do that. Because she's very much a distraction for me. But that's because she gets her claws involved. And even with collaging, sometimes I want to fill in a lot of that negative space too. So that's what I'm also looking to do, which is where this might come in handy. Down. Down. Guys, my apologies. She's going to drive me crazy. And I can't think when she's like this. Ouch. There we go. But the problem is when I got up, because I got this blanket on my back of my chair all wrapped around me, because it's cold today. And I'm feeling very cold today. Like I said, I kind of feel funny. I hope it doesn't mean I'm getting sick. Jaycob has another cold he's bringing back from school. Tomorrow I'm babysitting, so, oh, there might not be a video tomorrow. That's right, because I have to babysit tomorrow. He has no school. So tomorrow there won't be a video, because that's an all-day thing. And usually by the time I'm finished babysitting him, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Even tonight, they're not getting a fancy dinner. They're getting chicken nuggets and, well, chicken strips, fries, and I'm going to make a salad. A simple dinner. Tomorrow will probably be spaghetti. We eat a lot of soups at this time of year. I like soups, and I've been eating leftover soup for lunch almost every day because I make such a large amount of it. I do like her. So this needs to go on next. Now, I didn't put any lace in this. You could put lace in the background or some tulle in the background, which I could have done. Very much so, but I think I want to put this next. Hopefully she'll curl back up in her little spot. I have a little, one of those foldable type trunks that storage type trunk, the end of my bed, and I put a Christmas blanket on it. Big fuzzy one, and she thinks it's her new sleeping spot, which is okay because then she's not waking me up in the middle of the night, because usually if she comes join me in bed, she wants attention. So both her and her sister do. Never fails. I always know it's about 4:30 in the morning unless Pika's really tired, but Pika's been sleeping with me more than she normally does. Usually around 4:30 she comes back downstairs. They like to sleep up on the couch upstairs. The couch upstairs is covered in blankets too. We're a blanket family. And I've got 3 blankets on my couch down here. And so she comes down and she'll wake me up. And so I'll pet her for a little bit. And then I'll fall back to sleep, and sometimes that is enough, and she has a blanket beside my pillow, and she just curls her head up. And because I don't really need a lot here, I'm just thinking one of these little Merry Christmases in here would be enough, but I think I need a brighter color to make that stand out more. And I didn't cut any more of those, but I think I made an extra sheet. Let's see what I've got on here. These are ones I do, but I fussy cut them because the way I do them on my computer, I don't have a really neat. Oh, somebody's at the door, but I didn't expect a delivery. It could be my Temu order. Oh, it's too big. Unless we put it up at the side like this, but I don't like that. I've either got too little or too big. Isn't that the way it usually goes? It'd have to be this one. These are my greeting. Oh, that might have been Jaycob on the table. Because he's playing on the table. Andre's talking, Gab and Jaycob, if the teachers continue their strike and they do their next strike period, they don't strike fully, they go a few days at a time. And the next one's coming Friday, I think Friday. It's the 8th to the 14th. I just feel like I need that red, and I don't have anything red, guys. I need something red here. But I do have the Joyful Christmas, so I guess it's good enough. I mean, we could put... Oh, I don't think it suits it. No, we're just going to leave it at that, guys. Just leave it like that. I need some glue there on her foot. I can see a couple little spots there. There we go. And there we go, another pocket done with the filter. Just a simple collage. And it's done. I mean, if I had a red number, I guess I could put a number here if I wanted to. That might look good. I just don't have anything right now. So we're going to put that one in the finish. Done. A nice little collaged. And this is perfect for a cluster, but I don't think I have any paper the right size for the cluster right now. Oh, we can do this. Yep, sometimes especially my cardstock, I don't find cardstock always rips well, but I usually kind of that's just kind of sometimes when you're making ephemera, nothing says you have to just do tags or just do pockets. Whatever's on your desk, if scraps start to build up all of a sudden, pull out your scraps and use up some of your scraps off your table. I just figured that was going to get lost because I don't have a lot of scraps. So I just figured, I knew I had that red there. Oh, let me show you. I didn't use it. See, that's a coffee filter dyed and it looks really nice. Right? So I'm on the video and I shouldn't be because I'm supposed to be technically watching Jaycob, but usually he does really well. All right, so this is just a small cluster. You can make it as many layers if you wanted to put some lace in there. This is the perfect time to do that. A little material. Sorry guys, I'm clearing my voice because I feel like I'm losing it right now. Even Andre just kind of got over his cough. He's not coughing like he was. And then Jaycob is sick, running a fever last night. And it was kind of like, oh, he's just like, darn, I just got better. Sometimes the hard part is matching those reds. Because I don't have any deep reds. I have just that same sort of red. And I kind of like that at the bottom. But what I'll do is, because to help with when the lace glues, a lot of times I'll take a small sliver like this. I'll show you. I'm going to take a drink of water, guys. Just one sec. See if I can't clear that feeling in my throat, that scratchy feeling. Okay, here we go. Back to it. Okay. And I no longer glue all of it together. I like the look. Oh, almost forgot this. I like a look of a staple. Not so much the staple in it, but how it's not flat. And that's something I learned over a period of time doing this. I used to glue it, and then I watched somebody staple, and I was like, wait a minute, my whole world changed. And this is a nice, simple way you can pull out a little, because it's small, you don't need anything big. This is where a nice poinsettia on, and somebody, Robin, sent me poinsettias, but I haven't pulled them out yet. She sent me some wonderful, cute, beautiful card, which I think might turn into a beautiful, it's too bad it's this way, because this way it would have made, look at the inside picture too. Like, it's just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous card, and a beautiful envelope too. But I think right now I would have to build the poinsettia. I want it like this type. I don't know if anybody in the States has ever seen them, but poinsettias in like this fabric, or like a really decent sticker that doesn't really look like a sticker. Oh, there we go. She sent me a lot. She apologizes in her note that she couldn't make me any more. And I think she made me plenty. I don't know if this is how I guess, like this. But I think that one's too small. It's just a little too small. And what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to open these and put all the poinsettias together. And that way they're ready. So that's what I think I'll do. Oop, oop. But she sent me a lot, and I appreciate it. And I know another lady, Vicky's going to send me some. And I'm so excited because I don't have a die cut machine yet. Hello, baby love. Did you just remember me? He probably heard me talking. I won't be surprised if he comes down in a second because he wants to say hi to you all, because he loves YouTube. I see him being a YouTuber at some point. And I have these beautiful things that digitals I bought. Because you don't always need a lot. It can be very simple. It's kind of nice. that was a red background, I might be more apt to use it. And I'm getting low on these. Oh, I have another. That's perfect. Don't overthink, Christina. Oh, but I like him too. I like him. I like both, so I'm going to leave both. For a sick boy, he still has all his energy. It's not like me. When I get sick, I get like, I just want to sleep. That's all I want to do when I'm sick. Just 1 second, guys. Sorry to yell. Mr. Magoo! Magoo! What are you doing, baby love? Why don't you watch a bit of TV? Because Papa's on the phone. So watch some TV. Sorry, guys. I should have waited till I got him. I shouldn't have started it till he was home. Oh, God. Oh, just a second. Sorry, guys. Jaycob, Makarel! Don't bother Papa. Watch TV. You know Papa's working. Sorry, guys. I apologize. You know after school you're supposed to see Tia. He loves his Papa so much that it's hard for him not to go talk to him when he's home. It's the same problem I'll have tomorrow, is keeping him out of his Papa's room. And back to that Merry Christmas. Now nothing says it has to be that way. I know I want to use that. Or do I want to go back to this guy? I kind of want to go back to this guy. Which way do I want to put him? I'm trying to, balance it. Oh, there we go. That's how we'll do it. There we go. So let's get this guy on. Andre was on a meeting, but he wasn't, I didn't know he had a meeting, or I would have started my video later. But he might not even know, because sometimes they just, okay, let's talk. There we go. We'll put that there. We're going to do a little ink around it. I apologize for yelling, guys. It's sometimes Jaycob has a bubble with his autism. And so you have to get his attention. Here he comes. He's coming downstairs now. So he got 2 new numbers for his alphabet, letters for his alphabet board. Hey, look at Tia.
And how many of those the I will come?
The R isn't coming.
No, the I.
The I is coming either tomorrow or the next day.
Or in 2 dodos.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the I will come in 2 dodos.
You hope it comes in 2 dodos, right?
Yes.
Tia's making a YouTube video right now.
I want to talk for your friends.
This is A. That's
A.
This is part of the alphabet
Hello.
lore. Just wave. There you go. And he loves his alphabet lore, and Tia ordered him a letter I to go with his set. He's got quite a few of them.
And Roxanne gave me 2 alphabet letters. She gave me H and T.
That's right. There, we'll put a little gem there to add a little bling.
Yep.
And you're going to ask me for a gem, aren't you?
Gem for A.
I knew you were going to ask me. He puts gems on his alphabet lords, and then they become
Super alphabet
lords. That's right. He even knows where I keep my gems now. Don't you? There we go. Nice simple cluster. Put that up there.
Hey, thank you for the gems, Tia.
You're welcome, eh?
Bye, Tia.
Bye-bye. Listen, don't go bother Papa.
I will see you after your meeting.
Okay. Now go watch some TV with Alphabet Lords.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll...
Here's my sweetie pie. Oh, I left that up. That's okay. Well, one of those might look even cute on this. That's what we'll do. I remember I debated this one, and I just thought it didn't have enough bling. It just didn't stand out enough. Then I thought of just putting a snowflake on it, but that doesn't look bad, though, does it, guys? Right? Sometimes I talk to the Alphabet Lords because that's what he likes. Or I am the Alphabet Lord, and I use a voice for them and talk with them. I become very creative with them. I did it one time and I started it, and now I have to continue to do it. That's pretty nice. I started that, and it's like his snack after school. He gets really disappointed if I don't have it ready by the time. If I'm in the process of making it, and the first thing he'll say as he comes through the door, Tia, you don't have my snack ready. And I make him a special snack up, and I put his water, and I put some of his favorite stuffies around his water bottle and his snack on the couch. I left more out than I wanted to. I'm really liking that one so far. Yeah. Really like that. It doesn't, sometimes you can do the simplest little thing. Boy, I'm having a real problem, guys. I've got a darn froggy in there, and he just isn't helping me in any way possible. Yeah, I like that there. Move it down a little. And then I'm thinking if I've got a tiny one left, but I don't know if I got a tiny enough one left. Oh, yeah. Nice simple snowflake. Sorry, guys. I am really, really sorry. This froggy just doesn't want to let up. Now that's really red. Do we want to add a pop of red into that? Or do we want to stick with the green? For some reason I want to stick with the green. I really like that. And I'm still thinking, no, if I had a smaller one, it would be perfect. But then I'm almost thinking, when I go to do it, I might just do a small punch in this. What do you guys think if I put, I know I'm going to lose some of the snowflake, because what I'm thinking, this one I'll put to the top, or do we just turn that into a little, I am really, really sorry, guys. I can't get my throat to clear, and I don't want to cough a big yucky cough. Wonder what I'm doing. I'm going to what do I have that I can put on there? Maybe a little piece of this one. A little piece of that. Now I want to stick that. It's going to become my tab. So I want to layer it up a little bit more. See, you can think, how? That was a dumb way to pin it. I just stuck myself at the same time. when I went to pick it up. These straight pins and me don't always get along very well. They don't. Oh, but I wasn't going to use... Oh, that's right. Did I leave my green out or did I put all my green away? Well, this might be really nice with it. Let's pull a little piece of this out. Then we can always do it like this. Oh, oh, oh. Might stick this like this. See, this is definitely a craft along with me. Well, not really, because I don't know if you're crafting with me. Oh, that's kind of perfect. Let's clean that up a little. What I need to do is buy a pair of scissors that I use just on fabric and ribbon. I should really check what time it is. Guys, I'm going to just move my phone down for a second and then move it back up. Oh, we're almost done, guys. We didn't get a lot done again. Well, I've had this cough. We had Jaycob. We had the cat. Oh boy, did I have a lot of... Jacob's going to be gone for a few days. I'm going to miss him, but at the same time, I'll be able to get more done because I won't have that on top of everything else. I'm going to put a thin line of glue on each side. And I still have that one tag sitting there that I don't know what to do with. Oh, we can't glue that yet. Oh, let's cover that up really quickly. Really, really quickly. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So we can... That's why sometimes I go ahead and do my back before I do all my... Get into that creative part of the tag so that there we go. I'm not worried about trimming it. I just want to be able to put that down before the glue gets too dry. There we go. Now we'll trim it. Well, maybe we can't. Sorry. Can't do you. Not yet. Not yet, buddy. Close. I need to do this first. There we go. Now we'll go back and trim that. Okay. Simple. Not going to staple this one because it's so tiny I don't feel like fighting with it, but I'm not gluing the whole thing. I'm just going to glue a small part, like if I was putting a staple on it to hold that. There we go. There we go. We're going to put a little glue on this. I want to thank everybody for joining me and being patient with me today as I coughed and the froggy didn't let up and Jacob's disturbance and BooBoo's disturbance. So what happens in a busy household? Sometimes I think, oh, how nice it would be to have my own little place where there was no, but then I think I'd get bored and I would definitely miss my little monkey nunky. I have many nicknames for him. When he was little, I used to call him a booger, my little booger, and he doesn't like booger anymore because now he knows a reference to it. And but I call him Monkey, Mr. Magoo. I have lots of little nicknames for him. There we go. There we go. And that's all from one digital page. And we need to put something in there. And I'm going with a green gem again. But I gave Jaycob the gem. But where did I put the gem after? Isn't that funny? So I want to thank you again and apologize again. I am so sorry. Thank you for joining me today. Tomorrow there will not be a video, but I'll be back on Thursday. And maybe on Thursday I won't do Christmas. Unless you all say, do more Christmas. Well, I haven't been getting much done. And we will continue Christmas or not. I kind of want it to continue because it's on my desk. And I don't have to put it all away and then pull it all the way back out. I think that's what slowed me down so far this year. So I'm going to put a little gemstone in there. Once I find where I put the gemstones after I gave Jaycob the gemstone. It's on my desk, and you know that saying, if it was a snake, it would bite me. Oh, here it is. I'm going to throw in a little green gemstone just to keep. There we go. What a cute little tag. How cute did that turn out? From a scrap. And more scraps. So we got that done, we got this done, and we got this done, and we're still deciding on that. So we got a few more things done. I just got to cover the back of this. I got to print paper, and I even got a cluster done, and we got another cute little tag. It won't fit in here, but again, I could have put a pocket on that and stuck it in a pocket. And even here, if I wanted, you know, I like these little tags, and because sometimes they're nice for a little add-in. And there we go, guys. Thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful evening, and we will see you Thursday. And again, I might be doing tomorrow evening, if I'm not too tired, I might be doing a live in Junk Journal Craft and Chat. So if you're not a part of that group, I'll have the link listed below. Come join us. And all of my stuff I sell is in Purple Hearts Creation by Chrissy on Facebook. And have a wonderful evening. Bye, guys. Love you all.